Mini episode 1540 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini episode 1540, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 9 of the 2022 NFL season, as well as a look at Week 10 of the college football season. For last week's college pick, we were 0-1 and are 17-8 for the season. Our pick this week is Tennessee plus 8 over Georgia. Our picks for the college football playoff as of this week are 1 Georgia, 2 Ohio State, 3 Tennessee, 4 Michigan. The next four in are 5 Clemson, 6 Alabama, 7 TCU, 8 Oregon. Besides those teams, the other ones that we project for the New Year's Six Bowls as of now are USC, UCLA, Mississippi, and Tulane. Here's our NFL top 10 for this week. 1 Philadelphia, 2 Buffalo, 3 Kansas City, 4 Minnesota, 5 Dallas, 6 Miami, 7 Tennessee, 8 Baltimore, 9 San Francisco, 10 Seattle. Here's your bottom 5. 28 Las Vegas, 29 Carolina, 30 Pittsburgh, 31 Houston, 32 Detroit. In the NFL, we're going for our 4th season since 2016 of being profitable, i.e. above 52.4%, picking every game of the season. After being above it the first 4 weeks, now we're below after 4 very tough weeks. Last week we were 6-9, 1-2 on the Big Three, and 1-0 on the lock. We're 57, 64-1, 11-13, and 5-3 on the season. These teams are on the bye: Cleveland, Dallas, Denver, the New York Giants, Pittsburgh, and San Francisco. Here's our picks for this week. Philadelphia minus 13.5 over Houston. The LA Chargers minus 3 over Atlanta. Chicago plus 4 over Miami. Cincinnati minus 7.5 over Carolina. Jacksonville plus 1.5 over Las Vegas. New England minus 5.5 over Indianapolis. Buffalo minus 11 over the New York Jets. Washington plus 3 over Minnesota. Arizona minus 2 over Seattle. And Kansas City minus 12.5 over Tennessee. For our Big Three, it's Tampa Bay minus 3 over the LA Rams, and Green Bay minus 3.5 over Detroit. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 9, it's Baltimore minus 2.5 over New Orleans. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy over managing. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys that you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing. QB, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, and Russell Wilson. Running back, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Austin Eckler, Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, and Jonathan Taylor. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb, and Deebo Samuel. Tight end, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts, and Darren Waller. Remember, our Thursday night game picks and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 6 QBs: Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, Jared Goff, Geno Smith, and Tua. We like 14 running backs: Travis Etienne, Dante Foreman, Leonard Fournette, Antonio Gibson, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Raheem Mostert, Dameon Pierce, Miles Sanders, Devin Singletary, Ramondre Stevenson, and Kenneth Walker III. We like 15 wide receivers: Tyler Boyd, A.J. Brown, Chris Godwin, T. Higgins, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Lockett, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Chris Olave, Michael Pittman, Devontae Smith, Juju Smith-Schuster, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jalen Waddle. And we like 4 tight ends: Zach Ertz, Gerald Everett, Dallas Goedert, and Tyler Higbee. Thank you for joining us for this week's FDH Football Preview Show.